slammed the door on me. All I know, fired me. It fired me. When you know what? I quit. I quit. And when I get back, you better have my check ready. You know what? I can't deal with these places, man. You know, it's just you come out here and you work and you buzz the. It was a resort 2 times, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to let you go because that's not safe." Well, I ain't never seen such a Mickey Mouse outfit in all my dang life. I'll take my plane. Yeah, I'll get my plane off your property. I'll get my plane off your property. Uh, hey, I'm Sim Famous. We just got fired from our job here at Monument Valley. We only been here a couple weeks, but they let us go. But my buddy John up the street here, he's got a private airport. He said I'd come out there and do some flights for him and stuff. So we're gonna take our plane out there and get out there. And you know what? It's just you can't work. You just can't find. It's hard to keep anything. You know, God, it's. Oh, if I could give you the finger, you would see it right here. But all I can show you is my shoes. I can't move my hands, but when I can, oh, I'm gonna let you know something. All right, well, let's get in the plane here and let's not waste no time. Let's get out of here because they said something about calling the police. I don't know what that meant, but whatever. I go up to my buddy's place here. He's got a place up at Sky Ranch Airport. Pretty cool spot. Told me I could come up there. He's got a couple gliders and some things, and he's got a little mechanic shop. He said he might have some work for me. He said just come up and see if I'm interested. So let's go ahead and get ready and head up that way. Let's open up this, get a little air, get out here before the police show up. Just can't never have no good luck, you know what I mean? Just can't never have nothing. But we're glad to be here in the A2A Comanche to help us simulate this simulation. All right, let's get out of here. Let's make it quick. Oh, man, let's prime this guy. Man, can't you just believe that type of stuff? There's just always got to be something, you know? Always got to be something. Fuel on, fuel is on. Master switch. Let's get that set. Rotator beacon. Get that firing off. Looks good. Looks good. We'll crack our throttle a little bit there. That looks good. Let's go ahead and clear prop. Alright. Let's close that up. Can't believe we got fired from here because we buzzed the tower a couple times, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll go up to my buddies up here. He said he'll take care of us. We got enough fuel to get there? Boy, it's going to be close. Let's get our avionics master on. We'll get that set up. We're just joining the stream. I'm Sim Famous, and we're pretending we got fired from Monument Valley because we buzzed the resort a couple times, and they said that wasn't A-okay, so they let us go. So we cussed them out. I guess you're not supposed to do that here. Whatever. So we're going up to my buddy's. He's got a private airport. It's called Sky Ranch. We're gonna go up there and hang out. Said he had some work for me to do, so we're gonna get up there, get landed, and we'll figure that out next Tuesday. What type of work he might have for me. Put down in the comments what you might think it might be. All right, hopefully it's legal, you know. But take whatever. I got to make an airplane payment, you know. Got to keep this sucker going. Field looks good. I'll let the nav acquire. Get our headphones on. Run it up here, just check a little bit. Man, she's smooth. She's good. Let's get her. directions on here. Gonna be headed, okay. Flight details, no Chandra, checking that, looks good. Everything looks good there. Showing us about 38 minutes up to Sky Ranch. So it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Let's go ahead and adjust this. All right, let's get our flaps set. Now let's get out of here, man. We'll take a nice little maybe a little look over the monuments here, but it was fun while it lasted, right? But you're not supposed to buzz the resorts, as you've seen in the last few things I said. They didn't like them. Well, they talked to me about them, so well, that's all right. Let's get out of here. I need their work anyway. All right, brakes coming off. Roll out. We'll see you later, Monument Valley. Sorry we can't have no fun and buzz the resorts here. Misha says, Namaste. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? We're getting ready to take off and head to Sky Ranch Airport. Got fired from my job. That's alright, we got fired from here at Monument Valley. They said we couldn't buzz the resorts. So I said, well, then we cussed out the owner, so they fired us. So we're moving on to another spot, going up to our buddies, Sky Ranch Airport. About a 40-minute flight. Taking our 828 Comanche. Let's get out of here. Full power. Ha Rotate. Woo, we flying. Gear coming up. 90 knots, flaps up. Climb, and let's head out. So in this RP, we were pretending to work here at Monument Valley as a tourist flight, checking out the monuments, and then we would buzz the tower on the way back through. Well, not the tower, but the resort. Well, they didn't like that, and they had a talking to us, so they fired us. We're like, well, that's good entertainment for the, for the people who buy the flights. And they're like, nope, you can't do it. So we cussed out the owner there at the airport, UT25, and we said, we out. We're taking our plane. We'll go to our buddy's house. I'm going to take it to the outside. Monument Valley, over to your right. That's where we used to work as a tour pilot, but we're out of here. We got fired. Climb up in altitude here, keep flying. Man, this Comanche flies. Fantastic. Glad to have it a part of the RP here. I'm curious to see what the Sky Ranch Airport looks like. My buddy says he owns it, said he said he got some work for us, so who knows what it is. We're still hand flying right now. We do have autopilot. We're going to get that on later. Going to the outside. Man, it sounds good. What a cool plane. Screenshot. Awesome. Back to the inside we go. Alright, let's get up some options here. And we got the engine analyzer. We need to pull our mixture back, don't let me forget. Okay, looking good. Autopilot master on. We'll go to heading mode and we're going to make a little trip around here. Circle back over the airport we just left. Just make one nice little view out, saying goodbye since we got fired, you know, but hey, we had a nice couple weeks here. So we take a couple little quick more looks at these monuments. Beautiful Monument Valley, man. It was a good place to work. Shame the owner down there was a jerk, right? But hey, that's what it is. It is what it is, man. It's just a trim. And then adjust our heading. Like I said, we should have about a 35-minute flight over to our destination for the day, Sky Ranch Airport. Really excited to take the A2A out for a, nice little stretch its wings. We've been flying the same patterns out here over the monument, so. Really cool views out here, man. All right. Adjusting our trim here. Make our final turn as we head towards Sky Ranch. And let's pull up this. Have our altitude set. You will hear a beep occasionally from the trim. We'll have to adjust that. Monument Valley, that's where we're working. Alright, let's tell it goodbye and head on to the next adventure. That's a good thing about working for yourself, I guess. So if you hear that, I want you to trim down. So just the trim's up there, just down. There we go. We're flying right back over the airport we took off from, so you can see that, and we're headed out. Let's see, still showing us down, but we're mid the turn, so we'll probably be all right. Continue our turn. Down below us is the UT25 airport, Monument Valley. Beautiful weather for flying today. Speaking of that, what is the temperature? Currently 45 degrees outside, 13 knots of wind. Take it to the outside. Monument Valley, the Goldings Resort. That's where we got fired from. We're out of here. Well, screenshottage. All right, back to the inside we go. Adjust our heading just a little bit more. I think it was 34 was, no. Man, it's such a great plane to fly. I'm curious to see how it's going to behave to how I've been treated, because I'm not a pilot. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should adjust the mixture some. We're going to do that here in a hot minute. Make sure to give me some tips on that if you guys are watching this back. Keep adjusting our heading here. We'll put that back on for you. We got our fuel pump off. And we are flying. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous, and I'm pretending that I got fired from my job at Monument Valley because we were buzzing the resorts. They didn't like that, so they let us go. So I cussed out the owner of the place and said, hey, my buddy told me he's got a job for me up at Sky Ranch Airport, so we're going to head up there, check out Sky Ranch Airport, and see what type of work we can get into out there. It's about 40 minutes up. We just left. We are on the way, man. Let's go ahead and let's get that off. That off. Should be good to go there. Oh yeah, we're gonna maintenance, engine analyzer, pull our mixture back. I think we need to pull it back to these turn green. Alright, let's see what we got there. Oh, when you do that, you get a little flutter. I saw another person talking about that. Isha says, I'm about to fly from almighty Kazakhstan to Delhi, India. Nice. Well, we got a mist going on up here. Let me put that mixture back. I got to make sure we get to the airport. If you just joined the stream, thanks for hanging out. I'm Sam Famous, and we're flying. We're going to the outside. Watch your ears. man, what a beautiful plane. Look at that. Is this real life? Wow. Just wow. I can't believe that we get to play a simulator that looks so great and fly a plane that's just top notch. Back to the inside. Man. What a view out that window, right? Now, what I like about this plane is, since I'm not a pilot and it sort of behaves to what you do, I'm very, very curious to see, will we have issues, problems on the way to this airport, you know? Because I'm not a pilot, and how will I react to them? Will I be able to get us down safely? Well, who knows, man? I have no idea. You're also welcome to fly with us. We have on live players, and I think we're on the East server. But I can't be for sure. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and shift over here to this side. Check out the view. Wow. Fun fact about this plane, if you're in a cold environment and it's hot in here, the windows will fog up. Wow, look at that view. It'd be cool to come fly down through those little valleys or something. So tomorrow I might not have a live stream. I have to go play guitar for my band. We are playing at the Arizona Balloon Festival. We're doing a show. We got a 90-minute show we're doing out there from 6 to 7:30 p.m. But we'll be back on a regular schedule next Tuesday through Friday at 2:30 p.m. Arizona time. We might get a live stream in the morning. We'll see how it goes. Show days get kind of busy. But as going into retirement, I shouldn't have too many of those show days this year. Watch, we get like a 200-day tour. No, we won't. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't leave if we got it. I gotta stay home. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm just checking and seeing what all this stuff does. I'm not really familiar with it. It just says taking off. Have a great flight. How long a flight is that? All right. 32 minutes. 32 minutes out, give or take. Cylinder head temp looks good. Fuel's getting a little low. Not gonna lie about that. We should have fueled up before we left, but I think we got enough to get there. Things looking good there. That's how much flight time we got on this bird. everything's like, man, the detail is just fantastic on here, isn't it? It's even showing the correct time down here on the clock. I love that. Three to 3.5 hour flight time, Misha says. Nice. That makes for a nice flight. Do you just fly the plane? Do you do any sort of role playing? Like, do you pretend to go back and serve passengers, or you just the captain? Put these guys down, get in relax mode. Cruising about, what is that, 150 to 53 knots. Tisha says B744. Fabulous. Really enjoy all the little details of this plane. And each livery, it kind of looks different on the inside with the, like the carpet and the vinyl and all that stuff. We haven't washed the plane since we've gotten it, so we're curious to see how dirty it's going to get over the next, I don't know, couple months. I haven't flew it at night. I'm sure it's a blast to fly at night, though. Yeah, so we're kind of doing like a role play thing. It's where we have this plane, we got it. It was like remodeled, rebuilt, and then we were flying it as a scenic flight tour guide over Monument Valley. We've done that for 2 weeks, and then on the start of this episode, we just got fired from there because we were buzzing the resort, and we cussed out the owner because we were having fun and they didn't like it, So that's all right. And then that's kind of what we're doing, and I'm just now flying up to my buddy's. He's got a place called Sky Ranch. We're gonna go up there and check that out. He said he's got some work for me, so I'm gonna fly up there, check out his spot. I've never been there, so I'm gonna fly around, fly over the airport. I believe there is a glider airport right on site too as well. Maybe he's got some work with gliders he wants me to do. I don't know. But we're going to be flying this A2A for the rest of the year, 2 times a week, Tuesday and Thursday. Just to see if we can keep it running and see how does it do if you put someone in here who can fly the plane but doesn't really know how to take care of the plane. That's kind of where I'm at. Going to be learning as we go, right? But that's where I'm at realistically, so that's where we're role-playing it. We're going to enjoy the sights and sounds along the way. Sightsee, Fly around some mountains, low level flying, maybe. We'll see. We're looking up ahead here. We're just cruising about 9,000 feet right now, so we can just take in some views. Let's check our fuel. How we looking? We're all right. Fuel pressure's good. Oil temp's good. Fuel pressure's good. Everything's so far still in the green. And I believe green is good, right? Green is good. Spoken as a true non-pilot. Isha says, I'm RPing that I'm carrying, let's see, I'm terrible at reading and pronouncing things that I don't know how, because it's just the way I am. How do I say that? Oh man, I'm terrible. Who are flying to India to get Indian textiles, and I will fly them back. Kazakhstan? Man, I'm sorry I'm ruining that. So I own a charter. Okay, very nice. Here's the thing: is I know how to say the words, but for some reason I don't know if it's just making my mouth say it correctly is hard. I don't know. Weird. No disrespect or anything. I will definitely practice it because I want to know. Oh, it's that spot over there. Pretty cool. It's pronounced Kazakh. Huh? Yeah, okay. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate your help on that. We're just about 25 minutes out. Nice little smooth little flight. You can hear the wind blowing. Take it to the outside. Like I said, today, here in Arizona, it is a beautiful day for flying. Absolutely fabulous day for flying. Back to the inside we go. Wind is rocking us around a little bit. Whoa. We have wing flex. What? Wow, it sounds like it's about to break off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared to hear that and see that. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that. I did not expect to hear that turbulence and see that wing flex. I didn't even know the plane could do that. I am impressed. A2A? Dudes. Oh, you did it again. No way. Look at it move. That sucker's gonna break off. Well, we got crazy gust, huh? I'm gonna watch this side too. Holy wing flex. It's gonna be okay. It's supposed to do that. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get there. It's supposed to do that. Wow. Wow, I talk about nervous right now. I guess the smart thing to do is probably request a higher altitude. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this guy. How's that going to affect the frame structure and everything? Oh, I bet that's going to be neat. That was cool. I didn't expect that. All right, puts us just about over 20 minutes out. That was awesome. And that's why you got to fly these planes and simulate this stuff, because you never know when it's going to happen. And I didn't even know that it had that. And I hear it again. Well, it's getting rough. Keep on going. Man, that was pretty cool. I have to say, that was pretty neat. You keep it together out there. Man, I hope this wing don't fall off. Well, it's really rocking us. We'll see what it does as far as damage-wise. That's pretty cool, though. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. Da, 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 da. No flaps paint's about wore out. It's a work plane. It's a work plane. He said it's a work plane. Oh, how cool. I see Dreams of Wings is also flying the A2A. Go check out their live stream if you haven't seen that. That's a pretty good channel as well. It's pretty cool. You can stream and watch somebody else stream while you're streaming and flying the same type of plane. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right, let's see. Let us know where you're watching from down in the comments, whether you're watching live or back later on. Always curious to see. Go to the outside. The AZ602. Everything's looking good. I sent Dreams of Wings a message there on their YouTube, said, hey, watch a new live stream the A28 while I'm flying the A28. So awesome. All right, let's get to the inside and let's see. Oh, come on, Tip Tank, you hold on out there. You hold on out there. Wow, this thing is really cool. Isha said, I accidentally crashed, so I restarted. The beautiful wifey says, hello. Well, what's happening, beautiful wifey? Helen says, woof, woof. That's right. We are a pet-friendly outfit here. Got 4 dogs on board. Max, Sarah, Tucker, and we call her Tongues because she's always licking everything. Helen says it's 80 temp weather. Man, we were going to fly around Monument Valley, but we got fired from that job because they didn't like it that we were buzzing the resorts. Said the higher-ups got mad, so we cussed them out and left. Now we're headed to our buddy's airport up at Sky Ranch. He said he's got some work for us, so we'll see what he's got for us in the future. But we got to get the plane up there first, check it out. We're on week number 2, flying the A2A. Shout out to A2A for sending this out to us. We totally appreciate that. It's so awesome for them sponsoring the stream. We really appreciate it. And it was pretty cool. They didn't say we had to say anything about the plane. They just sent us the plane and said, check it out. Awesome. We're about 13 minutes out from the airport. We're going to fly around and check it out. I've never been out here, so man, the views are awesome. Wow, that's a lot of spots. That's a nice flight. Take you to the outside. The beautiful wifey says, Sim, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, beautiful wifey? I still have not heard about a time for tomorrow yet, unfortunately. I know it's a go, I just don't know what time. Helen says, Sim, how are the dogs? They're good. They're taking them a nap right now. Oh, they might be. Well, Tongues is asleep, but the other ones, they might be up. It is getting close to their feeding time. Helen says, is Tucker behaving? So far, but the day's not over yet. So we got to keep that in mind. Helen says LOL. flying out to Sky Ranch Airport. Buddy said he's got some work for us. We'll know what that is on next Tuesday's episode. We'll fly around, check out the airport, land, do a little walk around, check it out. Get our plane tied down. Might put it up on jacks. Helen says it's brown. Oh yeah, I'll take it to the outside. Yeah, we're flying to Sky Ranch Airport, which is I'm not sure what it's going to look like yet. It's a private airport. Take you back here to the back. Oh no, this way. Oh, I gotta go up or down. There we go. Looks like a big house down there and a farm. So this is what it'd be like flying back in the A2A right here in the back of the Comanche, huh? Let's see. Awesome. What a view. Let's see, we're just about, less than 10 minutes out, it says. Boeing says, hello man, hope all is well, happy flying. Hey, I appreciate that. We are having a blast. We were, so here's, if you just catch it up with the stream, we were pretending for the last couple weeks that we were a scenic flight pilot around Monument Valley. And then we got fired today because we were buzzing the resort the last couple times. So the higher up said, hey man, you can't be doing that. And then we got upset because we were like, hey, we thought it was a good idea. So we cussed out the owner of the place. He told us to get off property. So, that's what we did. And we're going up to our buddy's spot up at Sky Ranch. He said he's got some work for us, and which I kind of dread because he gets into some stuff he probably shouldn't. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of work he's got. That'll be on next Tuesday's episode. And if you're flying, Boeing, hope you're flying as well. Glad to have you as a member. If you probably got a guest membership, appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's the backstage pass. That gets you pictures to the shows and stuff that I play as a musician. I'll be posting some of those after tomorrow. I play at the Arizona, what is it? A balloon festival. Check our fuel. We're getting pretty low. We got enough to get there, of course, but we're seeing how this plane does as someone who's not a pilot tries to fly it for a while. Helen says, Sim, how is your day? It's pretty good. How about you there, honey bunny? Boeing says, thank you. When will we be back on ATS? You are awesome. Typically, we'd be back on ATS tomorrow, but because I have a show, I may not be on tomorrow. But my current full-time live stream is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We leave at 2:30 p.m. Arizona time, and Tuesday and Thursday is flying. Wednesday and Fridays is trucking. And that is also posted on the post page of the YouTube channel. If you want to see the schedule, we might have scrolled down a couple, but it's right there as well. In case you want to check back later, be like, what did he say? I'll go to the post section. You'll find it right there. All right, we're going to be getting close to our destination. Let's pull it up, see what we got here. All right, pretty good out. Altitude 4,900. Looking fabulous. Boeing says I will check it out. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for the awesome comments, by the way. I truly appreciate that. We're going to do a fly over the airport here, and then we're going to make our way down. Let's kind of see what the area looks like, you know? We're headed to Sky Ranch Airport. I love going to these airports that I've never been to. It makes it a lot of fun. Let's go to the outside, take a look around. Some sort of community down below us. Start slowly pulling our speed back. I should like post the or not post. Can I copy the schedule? And can I put it in the live stream? I don't know. Let me see. I need to look that. I need to take a look at that. Let's see if I go to edit. Okay. Select all. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's try that. Okay, got that. But there's so many buttons. I keep my eyes open for the airport here. We're still doing good. Still doing good. Now, where's my live stream? There it is. Now, can I post all that in there? Oh. Oh, almost. Oh, no. I could almost get all of it. Okay, let's do the... put that there. And then I'll put Fridays there as well. There we go. That'll give us the schedule there. And like I said, tomorrow I'll be going playing a show, so I won't have a live stream on this Friday. All right, let's see. We should be getting much closer. We're just about 2 minutes out. Yep. All right, let's get up this. Let's see here. All right. Alright, should be things. Yep, right out here. Should be our airport area. So let's do a little flyover, get an idea. So this is Sky Ranch UT53 is the code. If you want to come check it out for yourself. We're going to get down there on the ground and see what it's like. It's supposed to be a private airport in real life. So you'd have to have permission to land here, from what I understand. I do see the paved part. They got a grass runway paved, and I believe a dirt. Alright, so we get that off the screen. Let's disconnect the autopilot. Oh, pull our speed back. We're gonna make our way down in here. Wow, those tip tanks are really scaring me, man. They're a little wobbly. That's all right. We get down here on the ground. We're gonna go for a little walk around the airport here, just kind of check things out. We're gonna do a low-level flyover as well, since I've never been here. Wow, this is a pretty cool spot, man. There's like some power lines out that way you'd have to be mindful of. It's right here on the other side of that mountain. Looks like a ridge or something there. I don't know what to call it. Is it a bluff? I don't know. We're gonna fly down around the whole area here and check it out. Well, it's a little rocky out here. It's windy. It is definitely windy, but it's gonna be fun. Check that spot out, man. What an airport to land at. Still cruising about 150 knots in, man. This plane's a beast. Continue to drop down into the valley here. We're gonna fly around, make another complete circle back up on the other side, and then we'll come in for a landing over here. We'll fly over that water and down into the runway. Now, should we land on the grass runway? The paved runway? I don't know. We'll check it out. Wow, look at this. What a cool place to fly into. Yeah, you got power lines over here. Oh, cool. Keep going down in altitude. Got the airport over here. Take it to the outside. Watch your ears. We'll change the view here. That's cool. There's power lines right here. All the way up through here. Just joined the stream, I'm Sim Famous, pretending that we got fired from our job as a Monument Valley Scenic Airplane pilot. And we're flying up to Sky Valley Ranch Airport, which we just got to, and we're making a turn, checking it out. Our buddy said he could get us some work out here, so we thought we could fly in and check it out. Let's get you to the inside. Go out this way and we'll make a turn. But we're just doing a little sightseeing over the airport for now. Checking out these power lines and stuff. That's crazy. Alright, we get ready to make a turn. Just thought, like I said, we do a little sightseeing, check out all these power lines. See, these power lines are not red. They're like, I don't know, gray or something normal. We'll make our turn. Man, this plane sounds so good. It flies so nice. It's a shame I don't know anything about being a pilot. I'm just going to destroy how good this plane runs, but I'm going to learn as we go. All right, let's get our landing gear down. And full flaps. 100 knots. We're going to land on the paved runway portion. Take it to the outside. And make a turn. Under knots. Helen says we are flying. We are. We're getting ready. Hopefully come down for a nice, easy land in here. Looking good. Speed's looking good. Helen says, any snacks on flight? We got a Monster energy drink on board if you're thirsty. Or speed, power back. Wow, look at this spot. Helen says, no peanuts? Fresh out. Landing right over the glider port. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Easy. Easy. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Slow her down. Whoa, bouncing it. Hold on. Hold on. We got it. We got it. We got it. Whoa, whoa. On the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Easy, easy. Well, that was a fun one, wasn't it? All right. Wow. Wow. All right, we're gonna roll up here, and then we're gonna turn onto this gravel taxiway and head back the other direction. Wow, this is a pretty cool airport. We're gonna go all the way to the end, and we'll turn onto the gravel. Let's clean up those flaps. Private airport. Wow. We'll take this gravel taxiway on back down. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get the pitot heat off. I think that'd be good. Yep. And we didn't put on landing lights either. Private airport. Do what we want. Man, that was a cool little landing. I like that. That was fun. That was cool. There was a glider port here as well. Let's see. Let's get our little window open here. It's some fresh air. What do you say? Boy, it's windy. That was a pretty good flight over. Looks like everything's still in the green. Everything's still good. Nothing doesn't look broken yet. I should have had the fuel pump on for landing. Just remember that. Speaking of fuel, where are we at? Pretty low. She's about empty. We made it here though. We got a pretty long taxiway here too. We're testing out a beta for the NVIDIA driver app as well. And so far it seems to do pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice spot. I'd like to live out here, man. Little house on the prairie. He said a little house on the prairie. Man, we got fired from the Monument Valley job. That's alright. Things are gonna look up. We made it here. My buddy said he's got a room here in the house I can stay at until we get situated, so that's good. Looks like the rock runs out here, but there's a dirt path. We'll stay on it, take it all the way down, so we can stay off the runway in case somebody else needs to land or something. Looks like there's a few planes here, maybe a jet out there in the distance, a couple other guys. Couple little rough spots here on this on the dirt. Not bad though. Alright, we're gonna take this little gravel driveway up here. Man, this is a cool spot. Got a little glider port. Spot for some jets out there. And this plane just makes it that much better. Wow. This just looks too real out here. This is awesome. Alright. Where do we want to park this guy? I'll park it around back. Yeah, we'll park it around back here. Well, welcome to our little house. He said we could have this little apartment out here, stay while we do some work for him here. We'll see what he's got for us coming up in next Tuesday's stream. What a fantastic place. You guys should come fly out here with me. Maybe pretend you live out here in one of these houses as well. Alright, about right there should be good. Alright. Let's get the brakes on. Brakes are on, shut her down. Haha, love it. Rotating beacon on, master switch, that part brake set, run the mixture there. It looks good. Let's get the yoke on. Lock it up. There we go. It's got that. Close that guy up. Set our trim back to neutral just for good practice. And there's about neutral. Everything's off. That's it from tank. Landing gear. Alt. Switch off. Thing's good there. All right, let's pop the seal. Let's walk out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Sky Ranch Airport. Boy, that was a scenic flight in, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. We're going to see what kind of work we get out of here. Maybe running some packages, cargo or something, you know. But we're going to take this little A2A with us wherever we go. Maybe we'll make it down to the Caribbean or something. You just never know, man. Appreciate you all hanging out. I'm going to jump out of here. We need to go over here and get the plane tied down, though. You guys about to let me leave without tying down the plane. Why would you do that? And let me know where you fly your A2A at if you happen to have one of these. Let's go over here. Pop this guy. Boom. Lock that guy in. We'll have to put some fuel in it next time we get back in here. Now let's put this guy on. Let me get down here. Boom. And just like that, we did it. Well, chat, that's where I'm going to get out of here. I had a blast flying the A2A. Dottie Mooseman says, you going to close the door? Might as well. Might as well close it, right? Put her that way. Boom. Lock it up. Haha. There we go. She is sealed. And it's a deal. It's a sealed deal. I know you're impressed by my abilities. Right? Right. Oh, man. Ooh. You gotta get her luggage out. You almost forgot to tell me to get my luggage out, Addy Moose Man. My key. Get my bags. Right. Time to walk to the house. And we should be able, I would imagine, I have fauna on. This is going to be a good place to see some animals here, maybe. Maybe we'll go for an early morning run out here someday. I'll grab a coffee. We'll get online. We'll come out here and go for a little jog, you know? Go look for some animals before we go for a flight. Well, we're going to get into here, our little house. Our little house on the prairie, if you will. Kind of glad we got fired from the other job. Puts us right here at the house, man. I dig it. Definitely loving this A2A. Hopefully it runs good the next time we start it up. You just never know, right? You just never know. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I think we got it locked up pretty safe and sound. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a flight. You had a flight. It was a good time. We'll see you back, hopefully, for some American Truck Simulator tomorrow, but I do have a show. Maybe I'll try to squeeze one in the morning. Depends on what got going on. Howdy Moose Man says, I was getting to that, but it wasn't on my post-flight checklist. Haha. Oh, later. And Helen says, later as well. You guys have a blast. Thanks for flying Sim Famous Air, where we sometimes get fired. I need to go on a run, getting that pot belly. I love it.